The Trump administration has introduced a new rule that imposes a $5,000 apprehension fee on migrants who are caught entering the US without legal status. The fee applies to anyone 14 years or older who is detained after crossing the border illegally. Border Patrol Chief Michael Banks says the fee is a part of a larger immigration law called the One Big Beautiful Bill Act passed earlier this year by Republican-led Congress. This law adds new penalties and raises several existing immigration fees. According to Banks, the fee applies to all undocumented migrants, no matter how they've entered, how long they've been in the US, or whether they already have an immigration case pending. This policy is a part of a broader overhaul by the Department of Homeland Security. DHS has rolled out new charges linked to asylum applicants, special immigrant visas for abused children, and other humanitarian protections. Under the new law, asylum seekers must now pay a non-waivable $100 fee to file an application and another $100 every year until the case is decided. Children applying for special immigrant juvenile status must pay at least $250. Democratic lawmakers are pushing back. Several members of the Congress have introduced a bill to exempt minors from these fees. They say the charges put already vulnerable children at greater risks of exploitation and trafficking. Advocacy groups agreed to this. Kids in Need of Defense says the new law places unprecedented and crushing fee on children fleeing abuse and violence. They warn that many young migrants simply won't be able to afford protection under the new rules. Meanwhile, the Trump administration says the approach is working. DHS reports that illegal crossings have dropped sharply, with November encounters at their lowest levels for the start of a fiscal year. The agency also says more than 600,000 deportations have taken place since Trump returned to office, and nearly 2 million people have left the US voluntarily or through enforcement. Republican officials argue that the fees help strengthen the border and discourage illegal entry. They say the US has now the most secure border in the history. But legal experts say the new $5,000 fee could face court challenges, especially over its impact on children and people fleeing danger. For now, the fee is active and migrants caught crossing illegally are being notified. This is a major shift in the US immigration policy with far-reaching consequences for migrants and asylum seekers. We'll keep tracking this story and bring you latest updates. Stay tuned to Moneycontrol. Thank you for watching.